incredible flavours, even better stories. One pour, 10 minutes. Aussie Bourbon Lovers, sharing bourbon with Australia.
Oh,
Nice.
it wasn't really a pop, it was a...
What do you think it was? A tinkle.
It was like, I don't know. Anyway, what are we drinking tonight, Dave?
Tonight we're having a Jack Daniel's Bonded.
Oh.
It's a relatively new release. They released this in, I think, May 2022, so fairly new for Jack Daniel's, given that Jack Daniel's been around for a long time.
Yeah. Well, it's a very recognisable label. Oh, Jack Daniels. What?
It is, you're right. Jack Daniel's is a very recognisable label.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well,
Sorry,
the
to
Bonded
state the
expression is obviously very new. May 2022, that's what I was kind of referring to.
Yeah.
But, so this one is Bonded. Do you know what Bonded means?
Yes, it is. Well, I know some of it, might get some of it wrong, but they brought in like a law basically to control the quality of bourbon or whiskey, and it's got to be made in one season by one distiller at one distillery. And so if it meets all those requirements, and then it's got to be at least 4 years in like a, not like a supervised warehouse, like, and then it's considered bonded, which
But bottled in bond is what that term is, right? The 1897 Bottled in Bond Act.
yeah.
What are you getting on the
Make
nose?
sure no one was like watering it down or making it random colours, or like that's why they brought it in, right? Because of all the people trying to.
Right, rectifiers and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. That's exactly it. What are you getting on the nose, H? How are you finding this?
Oh, that's like. I was say dark chocolate,
Oh,
but maybe that's because I feel like some dark chocolate right now.
it's a desire more than a nose point. You're like, it's fish and chips.
I don't feel like fish and chips right now.
I'm getting like a fruity, I wanted to use the word esters there, but I don't even know what ester is.
The Cadbury hazelnut and fruit, that block of chocolate.
Mm.
I think is it fruit and hazelnut or like
Fruit and nut or something?
yeah, fruit and nut. That's what I feel like I've opened a packet of that.
Wow, a packet, like a block.
Yeah, when you open that block and you get that nice.
You're getting wafting.
Yeah, chocolate and fruit.
I reckon bananas. I haven't warmed up at all, but I was getting bananas then. Anyway, on the palate, I'm getting a fair bit of bananas. But this is this thing, isn't it? Every time you go to taste something, that you're always coming at it with the kind of the history of whatever it is you were eating or drinking before, or kind of where your palate's at.
Yeah, well, like your palate's different all the time. I know some nights I'll be like, oh my gosh, this is my favourite. And then another night I'm like, oh, really not what I was expecting. And it's exactly the same bottle.
So I think no age statement, but it has to be at least 4 years. Distilling season's an interesting idea. I could be really wrong about this. I think it just means in a half of the year.
Like a distilling season.
I'm pretty sure that's how they do it. It's almost like a 6-month window.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I think that's
Maybe
right.
don't quote us on that one.
Yeah, but it's like I've always thought it was a bit weird that
That's some fun homework.
I suppose
Find
they
out
stopped
exactly how long
they used to
distilling
stop
season is.
distilling. There's this cool image that I have, and I've probably seen pictures. I must have seen pictures of what the bonded warehouses used to look like, because there used to be bonded warehouses. Used to mean
Well, there was like security.
that there was a government official who used to like kind of camp out.
Yeah, and
Or
no one
guard.
could. Yeah, like it was kind of like having a guard, security guard, so that there was no dodgy. I don't know, dodgy whiskey being in or out, or it was like this is what's actually happening.
Yeah.
It's like you've made it. It's one season, one distiller, one distillery, and it's going to sit here for 4 years. Imagine having that as a job.
Yeah, I wonder
For
about
4
it. But
years,
were you supposed to be kind of just monitoring to make sure no one
do you reckon part of it
was
was sampling the
stealing
goods?
stuff? I'm trying to remember what is that person's job? Are they the security, the government official to make sure that no one tampers with the whiskey? But the whiskey's in there for ages.
4 years at least.
So, pretty
But
cushy.
it's yeah, but you have to be there.
Would you be sampling? Are you allowed to?
I don't know. I'd take that job if I don't know. But then you have to do it in shifts because obviously 4 years you're not going to.
Yeah.
What year are you on?
Yeah. So, I first. I think we first got a bottle of this maybe a year ago or something like that, and we quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's way better to me than the normal Jack Daniels, the number 7, which I find is like a nice mix. You have with Coke, whatever, it's good. But I wouldn't drink it neat. But by itself, it's quite good. And I was reading just online before that some people kind of propose that Jack Daniels make great stuff.
Yeah.
Just the old number 7's not that good.
Yeah.
Like it's into drink by itself.
Yeah, well, I think it's made as a easy whiskey to mix with other things.
It's the old recipe, I suppose. But there's this kind of idea that this particular one, as long as it's kind of like, when you get to a high proof, it's nice. Jack Daniels is a Tennessee whiskey, so it ticks all the boxes for a bourbon, but then it ticks the extra box to make it Tennessee whiskey.
What's the extra box?
Oh, you see, you jumped in before I could do the trivia question. Do you know at home? Let's play the music. It's called the Lincoln County process. It's the charcoal filtering.
Oh, okay.
The maple charcoal filtering, so that it kind of drips through. When you do the Jack Daniels, so you can see it. It's dripping through these big kind of like massive.
So that makes it Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah, well, I mean, this has to be made in Tennessee as well to be able to do that, to kind of claim
obviously.
that. But the one distinction that Tennessee whiskey has over bourbon is that it follows all the rules of bourbon and then it does this extra.
Which therefore makes it not a bourbon, it becomes a Tennessee whiskey.
No, wait. It is definitely still a bourbon. It's like all bourbon is whiskey, but not all whiskey is bourbon. It's that thing. All Tennessee whiskey is bourbon.
Also, it's
not
bourbon,
all
but it's got an
Tennessee
extra
whiskey.
kind of rule that they have to follow to
Exactly.
make it Tennessee whiskey.
You won't see the word bourbon on a Jack Daniels bottle
How come?
because they claim the Tennessee whiskey category.
Ah.
They kind of say we're kind of better than that, or like we have this extra thing. And this is true as well. Like there's a lot. There's a handful of Tennessee whiskies that do this thing.
Yeah.
But of course, fundamentally, you can't argue with the idea that to be a Tennessee whiskey, you have to follow the rules of bourbon in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Well, there you go.
there you go.
What was it? As soon as you say Tennessee whiskey, I just get a song in my head.
You get in the.
I'm not going to sing. Don't worry. You can sing if you like to, but I'm not going to.
Boom, 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 boom. Is there a bottle and bond that you think is the best? Because there's this thing, Bernie
Quite a few
Lovers from
different
Heaven
ones.
Hill is like in my mind. Every time I hear bottle and bond, I hear Bernie Lovers speaking about how important it is to appreciate how good bottle and bond is.
Yeah, well, they've got to follow like all those rules, so it's kind of like there's that extra effort.
Well, yeah. Well, yes, this is true. This is true.
Yeah.
And you often see the extra bit of tape across the top of the.
And is it 50? Like it's got to be 50% alcohol.
I think it has to. Does it have to be exactly, or does it have to be a minimum? But that always is 50. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
you're right.
that's
It has to
like
be
a
100
100 proof. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's always, as far as I can tell, it's always 50. Yep.
Yep.
So do you have a favourite? Look at you skirting around the question.
I don't know.
You're cheating. Just staring at the shelf.
I like all of them.
Okay.
Do you have a favourite, Dave?
This is a bad answer actually, but because
No answer's bad. It's bourbon.
do you know what one of my favourite bottle in bonds is? Is that really little one we got from Old Forester?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that little. It's a special release one.
Yes.
And I often come in
that
here
was
and I'm
good.
staring at those bourbons and I'm often like, oh,
there's
I'd
only a
love a
little
bit
bit
of that, but there's such a small bottle and there's not very much of it. I don't think I should have that. So I think,
I don't know if I've ever had a bad bottle in bond. That's what I'm trying to rack my brain to go, is there one I don't like? Might be easier to find than I do, but
There's one up there I didn't like very much, actually.
don't name it. We don't
I'm not
wanna-
going to say it.
no.
But it's like, it wasn't that it was bad. It's just that I didn't
Wasn't
really
your
love
favourite?
it.
Yeah.
But it's
Well,
also, bottle in bond is like, you don't,
I'll
it doesn't
happily
mean
have
it's the best
another-
whiskey ever.
Happily have another Jack Daniels bottle in bond because that's good.
Do you know whose bottle in bond was really off the chain? Was the Larrikin one. Remember they came out?
Oh, theirs was amazing.
When they first launched as like
Yes.
rebranded as Larrikin, they
Yep.
kind of went nuts with that.
I remember that. That was we had the first Kentucky Bourbon Festival.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, the first was the one that we
Well,
went
the
to.
first one we went to, not the first. They're up to like the 35th this year.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we haven't been to 35. Is kind of what I'm saying.
No, I'm just like they're celebrating them.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so that'll be fun to go to. But here's to the people who follow all the hard rules, even though they're not that, they're not that easy to follow.
Yeah,
And
we can do hard things.
bottle things in bond. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for listening. Make sure you're connected with us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and stay connected with us by clicking subscribe on your favourite podcast app.